Okay, we're working on number 5 today. It's a Kawasaki engine. We noticed that it wasn't staying running. Put some starter fluid in the carburetor. It starts up nicely. I was also measuring the charge current. This is the positive battery terminal. When we start this up, this thing should turn into a negative 6 amps ish. We were noticing we were having some amperage problems there. Carburetor was starved for fuel. We did also notice that up here, one of our yellow wires, which is the charge wire, it was a little toasty, so we put a new connector on that. But if you want to see if the charge system's working, we're going to start this thing up, and like I said, that should be negative 4 amps, negative 6, negative 8 coming on that. Another thing we have over here is I've got this convenient little tester tool. This tester tool will blink green if it's 12 volts, red if it's, it's red if it's 12 volts, green if it's ground. We've got this hooked up to a wire which is going over to the solenoid that's feeding the carburetor. What we noticed is this was blinking green instead of red because the battery voltage was kind of low as well. It needs to be around 13 volts. So let's start this up and see what this is doing once we start it up. So as soon as I turn it on to the start position, we're going to hook up our tester, get that powered up. So the tester is saying we got ground on the carburetor solenoid. We turn this into the start position. Now it says we got 12 volts, so we can start it. So it went to green. That means the voltage level is not high enough. So now we're going to have to inject 12 volts by holding this button at the top. So now it should start. Let's see. Okay. So we're injecting 12 volts. The battery voltage is going up in voltage. We've got negative 6 amps charging the battery here. Battery voltage is 13 volts. Now let's go over here. Still 12 volts connected. And when we take our finger off, it shuts off. The battery voltage is charging. And when we get up to about 13 and a half maybe, we'll be able to, we still have to inject 12 volts to keep the carburetor having fuel in there for charging the battery. 13.5. A flaky switch, starter switch also. At 13.6, that's looking. also over here where these connectors are going in, one of those pins was kind of melted looking, and that's probably the one feeding the carburetor. So I think we're gonna have to clean that connector up again. But when we're injecting our 12 volts over here, it's not keeping it running like it was just a few seconds ago. So I think we'll be looking at the wiring to go in here to keep the carburetor going. But let's see. Got it started.